Hello everyone, my name is Tanner Murray and this is my Unit 3 presentation on the concerns and benefits of artificial intelligence in the modern workforce. In order to contrast the different facets of the topic, I've created a pros and cons comparison of incorporating AI into the workforce. First off, it is important to consider the fact that artificial intelligence will replace a large percentage of jobs in a short period of time and will take place among many industries. Dubashi and Lapin state in their article titled AI Dangers Imagined and Real that 50% of jobs in Western economies could be eliminated in the next few decades. The jobs at risk mainly involve routine, low paying jobs, but also threaten professionals such as accountants and medical consultants. Another concern that CoreSet points out is that because new AI technology will decrease future costs for companies that are early adopters, it will outcompete business that used to thrive using traditional methods. This market competition will encourage more companies to adopt new technology and thus hasten the adoption of AI technology and the replacement of many jobs. Using AI to replace workers also puts the jobs of the designers and engineers of these autonomous computers at risk. If the robot were to incorrectly function and cause damage or harm, who would be responsible? The autonomous robot or the designers who created it? Sparrow points out that the use of automated technology and AI that violates ethical standards must be addressed and that the sources of the violation must be prosecuted or punished. There are many obvious benefits to adopting AI to replace workers from a business standpoint, such as reduced overhead costs. However, adopting AI will also benefit many workers. Introducing artificial intelligence may not always lead to job loss. CoreSet mentions that jobs that are replaced with AI may be rewritten and adjust the scope of the job. For example, when CNC machining technology became introduced into industry, machinists refocused their skills from traditional methods to more CNC programming focused positions. Adopting new technology will also save human lives. Unmanned systems used in the military have critical importance that they properly serve their function. Humans in the military will be kept safe from combat by introducing military combat drones in place of humans. Although direct combat roles will ideally no longer exist, the roles of soldiers can be refocused to drone operator positions. Finally, embracing technology that will replace routine jobs will allow humans to refocus their specific skill set to a more suitable environment. Fordham believes that the jobs that focus on human creativity, emotion, and social interactions will become more common and that we will adopt a growth mindset to adapt continuously to our technological advancements. Replacing workers using AI technology removes the ethical and corporate responsibility between the employees and the employer. Traditionally, workers that were sufficiently trained by their employers for certain tasks were allowed to take on certain responsibilities and could be prosecuted for their negligence. An ethical dilemma is created when designers give a computer a certain degree of self-control that may be abused or misacted upon. Fogg states in Chapter 9 that because computers are not moral agents, they cannot shoulder the blame for any errors. Using robots to replace workers must reassign the responsibility of that position to another human. Corporate responsibility used to take the blame for workers' mistakes if they were untrained. Using AI and robots, the owner's responsibility is just to maintain these systems. Fogg believes that the creators of AI systems are at fault of an unintended outcome. AI failure, or creating an unintended outcome, is among the top risks of adopters of AI technology. The blame of these failures must fall upon the owner who neglected to maintain the system, or the designer who failed to mitigate the unintended outcome. Another risk faced in the adoption of this new technology is mistaking AI for humans. Walsh uses the examples of autonomous cars and human drivers. As autonomous cars are increasingly common on the road, humans may be more inclined to be able to predict the actions of autonomous cars rather than a road rage-infused human. Humans may expect autonomous cars not to aggressively pull out in front of drivers and thus result in less caution of human drivers. As well, humans driving on the road with autonomous cars may abuse the system's safety features, such as assuming the computers have better methods of road hazard detection during hazardous conditions and may follow them more closely. Mistaking AI for humans or humans for AI can result in serious accidents on the road. Mitigating the risks outlined in the last slide can be done using two concepts. Turning's red flag law states that an autonomous system should be designed so that it is unlikely to be mistaken for anything besides an autonomous system, and should identify itself at the start of any interaction with another agent. This would allow humans on the road to easily identify and predict the actions of other vehicles on the road, autonomous or not. Secondly, creating clear codes and standards of AI use and maintenance may help assign AI failure and responsibility to the correct party. If an owner does not regularly update and maintain their equipment, they could be at fault for a failure. If a designer does not rectify an unintended outcome of their design, they could be at fault. Using codes and standards to assign responsibility to the parties involved will help implement the use of AI in today's workforce. This has been my Unit 3 assignment. Thank you for listening.